Welcome to the Verify Pipeline Execution 14.3 Kickoff. My name is Jackie Porter, Acting Product Manager for the PE group here at GitLab. As a reminder, this group is responsible for the entire GitLab CI experience, such as pipelines processing, as well as the category of merge trains. I'm joined by the PE product designer Veethika, and in 14.3, we're really experienced on the GitLab hosted first theme in fiscal year 22. Which means we're really dedicated to reliability and SaaS availability. Veethika will also be diving into some of her priorities around the usability of GitLab CI. First up is one of the issues that she'll be discussing.
Great, thank you so much, Jackie. So in 14.3, we are once again focusing our attention on improving the usability of various areas within CI, and this is the first issue in the lineup. So blocked manual jobs does not indicate blockage is due to protected environment. What this is about is when there's a manual job in a pipeline which is deploying to a protected environment, then the empty state that we present to users, it does not have a trigger to run the job from that screen itself. So we'll make sure that users do not have to leave the space just to be able to run that manual action. The next one is deleting pipeline builds from the UI. It's very meta, so currently pipeline builds cannot be deleted from the UI. And this is a very frustrating experience, and especially for users who had auto DevOps enabled by default. And the only way they could get rid of those pipeline builds is via API. So we'll make sure that they would be able to do this from somewhere from the UI. Another one is simplifying our merge strategies with just Automerge. So in GitLab CI, we offer a range of combinations for merge strategies. And from top of my mind, a few things that I can think that that we can configure are to merge when pipeline succeeds, enabling merge result pipeline, merge train, etc. Now, as these strategies have evolved over time, the language in which we communicate it to our users, it has gotten really complicated, and we realize that. So this will be our effort to simplify our communication around the strategies to our users.
I'm really excited about these investments. These experiences will really help our users in the future. Thank you so much for going through these design priorities. And as mentioned in 14.3, our development priorities are all about reliability. So we have a few Infradev issues planned. Infradev is a label we use to indicate that an issue is tied to GitLab.com performance and reliability. The first one that we plan to tackle is around stuck CI jobs workers timing out. This means that it's not working as expected and it times out, causing some major priority problems. So we intend to deliver this in 14.3. The second issue that we expect to deliver in 14.3 is around archiving a build log that's not fully transactional. This is a production database issue around build logs, and it's a build trace artifact issue that we're also expecting to have a major impact on GitLab.com. And it'll improve the resiliency of trace support once we fix this issue for the archive trace cron worker. Veethika is also working on some interesting work related to supporting MacOS Minutes in GitLab.com, which I will let her cover.
Sure. Our current proposal for macOS CI Minutes is to track and bill for usage as a separate line item than the current default generic CI Minutes. But we do not support viewing these quotas as a separate item on the UI. So with this proposal, in this issue, we would add a feature in the UI that displays to customer the usage and remaining minutes for macOS as separate line item from generic CI Minutes.
This is going to be such a great investment for our Apple developers and macOS team, which the runner team is currently developing. A second interesting investment that we are going to be making in 14.3 on the development side is around sharding blockers. The sharding team, which is the database team on the enablement group, is working on expanding some of our database tables, and these sharding blockers are really around helping our CI builds table. So this will help enable GitLab CI performance. So we're going to be delivering GitLab's CI commit status for project paths which is another kind of technical debt sharding blocker issue, in addition to fixing another project scope issue. Hopefully these two issues will add some headroom for the sharding team and really enable this GitLab CI performance in 14.3. We're really excited for the 14.3 release, both because of our design priorities and our development priorities. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the best release ever.